prepare dough for cinnabon buns, we will need 75 grams of sugar, 75 grams of softened butter, 15 grams of dry yeast, 200 milliliters of milk, 2 eggs, some salt, some vanilla essence, and 500 grams of sifted flour. At first we're going to prepare yeast fermented base. For this we will use 200 grams of milk, 1 spoon of sugar from this amount, and some yeast. I warmed up milk a little bit around 40 degrees. It's quite warm. And now I will put 1 spoon of sugar. Try to dissolve it. Just stir a little bit. And now we add slow all yeast. And leave for 10 minutes to grow up. At first we're gonna combine sugar and softened butter. Then we add eggs. 1 egg, 1 more egg, some salt, one drop of vanilla, our yeast fermented base. You see, it became puffy like a foam on top of it, and we add it to this mixture. Mixing it, and now we gradually add 500 grams of flour. So our dough is ready. It's quite soft and light and not sticky anymore. And now I'm gonna put my dough in a warm oven. Usually I use it like a warm place for growing my yeast dough. I put on my oven for 1 minute and then switch it off and use it like a warm cabinet for rising my dough. So for 1 hour we put it in a warm oven. For topping we will need 120 grams of icing sugar, 30 grams of softened butter and 60 grams of cream cheese. But today I use just a smooth cottage cheese. So we mix all ingredients together. As you see, our dough grew up very well. Now we put it on a table, sprinkle it a little bit with flour, and taking it out. It's very airy. You see this texture, very beautiful texture. Kindly note, I added 500 grams of flour for dough, but I added a little bit more, so it's in total around 550 grams. I will add it in description under this video. So what we do now, very light, very puffy. I'm just spreading it with my hands. And then I'm gonna fold it 1, 2, 3 and 4 and cover it with bowl and leave to rest for 10 minutes. It will help to make it more flexible. It will be easier to work with it, with dough. Our dough rested enough, and now it becomes soft and puffy like feather. And now we're gonna roll it out. Okay, I think it's enough. It's not very thin, but not so thick. It's about, I think, 7 millimeters around, something like this. Not too thin, like for pelmeni we made, not too thick. Okay, and now I will spread softened butter on top of it. I take about 50 grams of softened butter. I'm gonna spread. Usually we make cinnabons with cinnamon and sugar, but this time I want to twist it into Ukrainian, and I want to make it with poppy seeds, because all Ukrainians love poppy seeds very, very much. It's covered with butter, very nice. Then I have grinded poppy seeds. It's about 250 grams. 250. It was grounded and with some sugar. So, and I'm gonna use it and spread all of it on top of my Ukrainian buns. And on top of it I will add a little bit sugar. Maybe 50 grams, not too much. As poppy seeds was with some sugar already. And now I'm gonna roll it in. Make a roll. Roll it tightly. You can add cinnamon, but I don't wish to mix poppy seed flavor with cinnamon. If you don't mind, you can try this option. Okay. At the end I will lock. It's locked, and now we're gonna hide it at the bottom. Turn it, and now it's underneath. Then I'm gonna little bit lock the ends. Okay, and now I'm gonna cut it into slices, equal slices. So I will divide it into 2 halves at first. Then again, each half will divide again. And then I think each segment I will divide into 3 pieces. So in total we will get 12 pieces. I took my tray from oven and covered it with baking paper. So, and we're gonna put our buns onto the paper. So it looks like this. Bottom was locked, and now we can make it rounder and a little bit squeeze. Okay. Make it flatter. I'm gonna cover bottom with flour a little bit. I put them on tray with in distance from each other, little bit, because they're gonna grow and stick to each other. Now we put our tray with buns into warm oven for 1 hour to rise. Kindly note, I usually use my oven like a warm cabinet. I turn it on for 1 minute to make it warm, lightly warm, and then switch it off. And then I use it like warm cabinet. I put my tray into switched off warm oven. My buns grew up very well. They're puffy and beautiful, and I'm gonna put them into preheated oven 180 degrees for 20-25 minutes. I was baking my buns during 20 minutes in my oven. And now it's not hot anymore, it's cooled down but slightly warm. And I'm gonna cover it with our topping, which we prepare it with icing sugar, cottage cheese or cream cheese and butter. Topping done, and our buns are absolutely ready. Thank you for watching my video. If you liked it, just click the like please button and stay with us. Enjoy your buns!